There's this interesting phenomenon where people tend to mimic those they find attractive. It's not a deliberate act, just a subtle human tendency that makes us mirror the actions of the good-looking folks around us. Have you ever wondered why that happens? Well, one reason might be that we inherently trust the judgment of attractive people. It's like a silent approval. If they're doing it, it must be right. So today, let's delve into where your level of attractiveness might be subtly influencing the dynamics of your social interactions, and 7 signs you're more attractive than you think. First off, have you ever noticed a change in someone's voice when they talk to you? Well, it turns out that the pitch of a person's voice can be a giveaway of how attractive they find you. No, this isn't some fancy pickup artist trick. It's actually backed by science. Researchers in the UK conducted a study involving 200 people to see how the pitch of voices changed when talking to attractive versus less attractive individuals. The results were pretty interesting. Both men and women naturally adjust the tone of their voice when conversing with someone they find attractive. So if you catch someone dropping their pitch a bit when chatting to you, it's a good sign. You can use this to your advantage. Stand tall, take deep breaths, and slow down your vocal cords to give off that attractive masculine vibe. It's a small change that can make a big impact. Moving on to the second sign, eye contact. It's a powerful tool when it comes to gauging attraction. Our brains release dopamine, the feel-good chemical, when we look at someone we find attractive. Let's break down the 5 stages of eye contact that can help you figure out just how attractive you are. Stage 1 is the unconscious glance. Ever catch someone looking at you for a second and then swiftly looking away? It might have been unintentional, but it's a hint. Stage 2 is the conscious glance. When someone looks at you and only averts their eyes when you make eye contact. This could be a sign of interest, but tread carefully. Now, stage 3 is the glance and a half. If someone holds eye contact with you for about a second after you look at them, they're signaling for you to make the first move. Moving on to stage 4, the double glance. If someone looks away and then glances back at you seconds later, congratulations, they're really interested. Your chances of rejection here are minimal. And finally, we have stage 5, the gaze. If someone locks eyes with you for 1 to 3 seconds without breaking, it's time to make your move because they find you attractive. But if you reach stage 3 or anything beyond, you're probably more attractive than you give yourself credit for. A quick tip: when you find yourself in that prolonged eye contact, hold it. Your brains will release chemicals that trigger attraction, bonding, and commitment. Pretty cool, huh? Get shredded and look leaner, and watch others around you take notice. Vascularity is the name of the game. It makes you look more attractive. And the best part? You don't need to be glued to those workout videos. Just start managing your body and the attention will follow. Focus more on hydration. No, not just for your face, your entire body needs some love. After you shower, lock in that moisture with a body lotion. Your skin will thank you, looking smooth, healthy, and with a nice glow. And here's a little extra hack. Invest in a portable humidifier for around $20. Leave it on while you sleep and wake up looking amazing. No need for expensive spa treatments, just a little extra moisture does wonders. And no one wants a fuzzy jawline, right? So place 2 fingers above your Adam's apple and create a seam as your guideline. Anything below that, remove it, and say goodbye to the neck beard. Your jaw will look more defined and strong, something every guy would want to emulate. Ever noticed how when someone you find attractive makes a decision, you're tempted to follow suit? It's called mirror neurons, and they make us mimic the actions, speech, and expressions of those we find attractive. So here's a little hack to test your attractiveness. The next time you're out with friends, casually put the menu down and glance around, as if you've already decided what to order. Watch as those around you start asking what you're going to get. It's a subtle yet powerful sign that you've got that attractive aura. The more people asking, the more attractive you are. Simple as that. Have you ever noticed that people tend to ask for advice from those they find attractive? It's a curious phenomenon known as the beauty goggle effect. A study was done involving 11,000 people from 45 different countries. They were given a stack of 120 photos and asked to describe the people in terms of social qualities, like trustworthiness and weirdness. Across ages, genders, and ethnicities, the participants consistently assigned more positive qualities, such as trustworthiness and intelligence, to attractive individuals. On the flip side, unattractive people got labeled with negative traits like meanness and weirdness. It turns out our perception is clouded by attractiveness, and people tend to view you through a more positive lens if you're good looking. So if you find yourself becoming the go-to advice guru, even in areas where you lack expertise, it might just be a sign that your good looks are doing some talking for you. We all have insecurities. It's part and parcel of being a human. But have you ever thought about how others respond when you share your appearance-based insecurities? There are two ways people generally react. The first involves a nod of understanding and empathy, acknowledging the validity of your insecurities. The second, more intriguing reaction is when people push back on your self-criticisms, almost surprised that you could harbor such thoughts. This suggests they can't fathom you having real insecurities. So next time you open up about your appearance concerns and people question you like you're crazy, it might just be a subtle confirmation you're more attractive than you give yourself credit for. Ever felt like there's an invisible force drawing someone closer to you? Well, there might be a biological explanation for that. When someone is attracted to you, their body starts creating a concoction of feel-good chemicals: dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and vasopressin. It's like a biological magnet pulling them closer to the source of their attraction. But how do you know if you've become someone's magnetic force? Watch out for 4 key indicators: standing within 0 to 18 inches, choosing to sit close or directly in front of you at social gatherings, finding excuses to touch you, and pointing their feet towards you. An unconscious human signal of trust and interest. If you notice these signs, congratulations! You've become a biological magnet, and someone out there finds you attractive. So what's the takeaway here? Well, if people around you consistently seek your advice, question your insecurities, and exhibit signs of a biological attraction, it might be time to acknowledge that you're more attractive than you think. And this isn't about superficial beauty standards. It's about the subtle ways attractiveness influences human behavior. Now, before you go down the rabbit hole of self-doubt or overconfidence, remember that attractiveness is subjective, and these signs don't guarantee universal appeal. However, they do offer a glimpse into the curious ways human interactions are shaped by our perceptions of beauty. Understanding these signs can be a valuable tool for self-awareness. It's not about inflating your ego, but recognizing the impact your presence has on others. So the next time someone seeks your advice, questions your insecurities, or unconsciously gravitates towards you, consider it a subtle reminder that your attractiveness extends beyond your own awareness. If you found yourself nodding along to any of the 7 signs we discussed, congratulations! You're probably even more attractive than a cat video on the internet. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on your dose of self-love. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until then, keep observing the subtle signs and enjoying the intriguing dance of attractiveness in the human experience. See you next time!